case, it's harvester. Alright, I'll save that. Then I'll save this one as planter. Okay, so you can clearly see on the map, this is the harvester, that's the planter. So, I am going to make more of the Ender IO power cables. Let me see how many we have left. Let's go up here. Check for which one of these is the Ender IO one. Here's Ender IO. I don't see any power conduits. So it looks like we're going to have to make some more. I'm going to put everything away first. So that we have a nice clean inventory. And we could do that is to put stuff in here.
I love you. Pig.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to find an old one. I find an old one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, just putting some stuff away. Bricks. There. All the invar. Oakwood here. And the thing and the plastic. Alright. Okay. So let's make more of this stuff. We have the conductive iron. Okay. How much conductive iron do we have? We have 9 of them. And we have plenty of the conduit binders, so let's see here. We should be able to make a good amount. I don't know if we can have enough.
Yes, I found it.
They're not. The guys in the stream are not going to be able to see your screen. They're not going to understand what you're talking about. Anyway. Okay. Here it is, straight up ahead above me. All I have to do is, go up like this. There's some more cobblestone up there, and there it is, the harvester. Now, I'll just have to get the cable down here. Hmm. Maybe it'd be better if I just kind of make it go all, through the ceiling. Yes, the ceiling will be full of cables. Alright, let's see here, okay. I could just, there we go. Collect the access cables. Now connect it. Alright, the planter is now powered on. Is it? Oh, that's the harvester. The harvester is now connected. The problem is that there's nothing connecting, no chest there, so I have a feeling everything that it's harvest is not going to be on the floor. And it is. Luckily, we didn't upgrade this so that it would, harvest in a large area. Because if we did that, then everything would be planted harvest, and then there'll be a huge litter of stuff on the floor. What we could do? We could start making another chest, or maybe have one stored somewhere. Let's see here. Do we have any chests? Chests are tall. A lot of pistons. I don't know where those came from, but here's a chest. Perfect. Alright. This is good for now. I'll just place it right behind the harvester. Okay. Next, we need to power the planter. Planter. Alright. So the planter should be this way. Oh, nice. We got some resource quartz. Alright. This is it right here. It goes straight up. And the planter should be right there. Okay, we got some dirt still. There's the planter. Perfect. So let's see here. It looks like there's some water up here. Okay, good. Alright. Let's try to cover up the water. Okay, good. Now, we have 6 more. If we could just dig this way. That's granite, of course. Of course. Alright. Ah.
I've been scratching all night. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, let's see here. A little bit more. Alright. Let's look at the recipe for the conductive steel. There's iron and redstone. Alright, let's go get that. Get some iron, get some redstone, and we're gonna get some more conductive. Okay, I'll put it on this mode. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Uh-oh. On the server with the giant tree. Yep, hopefully we would never have that problem on this server. Planting a gigantic tree that takes weeks to destroy. Well, if she does find the sapling, just don't plant it. Alright, so now this has power. Now, it has power, but we need to put saplings in it so it can plant. And not only that, it only is going to be able to plant in a small area. Let's go sleep again because it's now night. You can kind of see from here, from the harvester. Harvesters and planters both work in a by default in a 3x3. So this is how it works by default. Now, there's definitely upgrades to this, and I'll demonstrate that. So this will be Mine Factory loaded. Okay, so we have different upgrades. So you can upgrade from lapis, which increases the radius by 1. So this will be a 4x4, or it can go with tin, which increases by another 1, so that'd be 2. So that'd be a 5x5. Then we get increased by iron, which would be a 6x6. So let's see how big this is first before we do anything. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think this is a 10 by 10. So you're gonna have to, take 10 and then subtract 3 from it, and that is the radius. And then you do that, you get 7. So that means we need to get a gold upgrade. Gold upgrade requires, like every single upgrade, 3 plastic, a gold coin or a gold nugget or something, redstone. So you get the 4 plastic, gold coin, gold nugget, and redstone, and then the other resource on top. In this case, gold. So we're gonna make 2 upgrades. One for the planter and one for the harvester. Seems simple enough. Alright. So, get the gold. Get the plastic. Ah, the call curse. Phone curse. Well, it's not really called that, it is the LP curse. Anyway, let's see, do we have any nuggets or anything around? Gold nuggets? No. I'll just make another one. Not gonna hurt. Alright. I put the gold nugget here. We get 2 of these. And we get these. For 6. Then we get 2 rows of these, and then we get ourselves the gold upgrade. All right. So now, if I go the correct direction, then to get a little lost, or does you go the wrong way, especially with this house. Anyway, the best way to demonstrate it is by putting it in here. So now I stick this in here, and all of a sudden it should just start, harvesting everything. I'm not sure why it's not doing anything right now. It's doing it. See, look at all this stuff. It's all going in there. See all the barley seeds, all going into the chest. That's straight from the harvester. And one byproduct is that it creates sludge. But it is useful for certain things. Anyway, next we're going to do is put the upgrade in the planter. So do that, and now the planter can fully, turn all this dirt into farmland. And from there, we can be able to put seeds in it. And now let's go get some seeds. Okay. We get a bunch of seeds, we get a bunch of carrots. Alright, let's get this thing working. Alright. The way this works, let's put the seeds in here. But we can't just put them in actually. I'm going to make it so that all of this area is barley, and then the rest are carrots. This way, it would, plant everything in the correct locations. I get these carrots out, take the seeds out, and put them in here. Another thing I have to do is I need to get a bucket, and then I'll just get some water, put it into the top. Bucket. Alright. And you can see here that all stuff is being planted. Maybe the radius is a little larger than I thought. I don't know. Let me get rid of this. Do with the cobblestone, I guess. And maybe we'll do the same thing over here. I don't know. Maybe I miscounted. Yeah, I think it was less than that. I think it was like, it's not the total radius. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. This okay. So it normally has 3 by 3, which is like 1 on the outside. The planner, I guess, makes it a little easier to figure out. So it's really 1, 2, 3. So it should be a 3 upgrade. So that's an iron upgrade. Maybe I should just replace those with iron 1. Oh well. And if we want to make a much larger farm, at least we have the capability to. Okay. Let's get this. Here you have the plastic. Where you have the nuggets. So let's make this upgrade. All you have to do is the same thing. Do that. 2 redstone.